Hey guys, we're back! Movie review! Sunshine! Before we begin, there's one thing I wanted to say, and I don't even think you know, Dad. Today is the U.S. Army's 239th birthday.
Go Army. Be all you can be.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So, with that being said, let's move on to our movie review. We saw the most awesome movie, I'd say, of the year. I'll give it the year. Well, no, you saw X-Men, so
it's early, but I wouldn't say it's the most awesome movie of the year, but it's a real good movie.
It's really good. I liked it. I didn't see the X-Men movie yet. When I do, we'll come back because Dad saw it. I didn't see it. But what we did see together is the massive, the monstrous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Godzilla!
Yes, it's true. We went to see Godzilla yesterday.
It was really good. I had so much fun. This is better than us doing those bad movie reviews. See, I
Which we
feel
will
better.
continue to do, by the way.
I feel better when I see a good movie. So I guess amongst all the bad movies that we have to see for you, we do this for you, of course, you know. We have to see one good movie to make us feel better.
That's what we do for America.
It's our sacrifice. So, Godzilla. Would you like to speak about it before we go into detail about the movie?
Well, to really appreciate Godzilla, and I'm saying this to all sci-fi fans because Godzilla is a sci-fi staple. You need to see the original Godzilla, the 1963 or 4 version with
Black and white, Raymond Burr.
black and white with Raymond Burr as the reporter stationed in Japan. It is the classic of all classics. You are first introduced to this creature who is awakened from volcanic activity after the result of atomic tests in the area. And there have been 100 Godzilla clones since the original. And they've had Godzilla, Godzuki,
Mothra,
a lot of spin-offs, Rodan, all kinds of the turtle, Ghidra.
I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, the
turtle.
flying turtle with fire coming out of its butt.
And it spins with the fire.
All those came after Godzilla. So he's the father of a lot of different, sometimes good, sometimes really bad, plastic rubber sci-fi from the Japanese. This one, however, was different because the theme and the idea was unique in Godzilla lore. If you haven't seen it, we won't spoil it for you. Let's just say that there was an angrier Godzilla than you've probably seen in the past.
And he wasn't really angry at us.
And he wasn't angry at us. He was, but he wasn't, because initially, you need to see the movie.
Initially, he was pissed at us, but we deserved that.
Upset at us, and right, we deserve to have him upset at us. But in this movie, he and us, meaning humans,
he worked with us,
teamed up against a common foe, which was very difficult to defeat.
We can tell them the foe. It doesn't really matter. They got to see the whole. They got to see it to understand everything.
Yeah, in the end, Godzilla prevailed. The foe was some parasites from the time when Godzilla and creatures like Godzilla roamed the earth. Apparently, according to this version of Godzilla, there were a lot more large lizards like Godzilla.
Yeah.
And
dinosaur Godzilla-like animals,
and like everything else that was large in that time period, these parasites were large and kind of nasty, and it was necessary for something the size of Godzilla, who was over 400 feet tall.
The Empire State Building, but wide.
Yeah, he's up there. He's a big guy. I mean, you don't see him compared to the Empire State Building, but based on where he is and the towns he's in. He's in San Francisco. He's in Florida. else is he? He's in Hawaii. He's in Japan. He's got to go to Japan and do some
I
stomping
mean, come
there.
on, that's his home.
Yeah. And then
Because
does
the
he go to
other
does he go to
monsters,
Colorado too, where the nuclear stuff is? No, the
the
parasites
other, the other
come out of
monsters were there.
Colorado. It's involved. It has to do with nuclear waste and nuclear energy, and
Military
I
actions.
really want to tell you, but you need to see it because it's a good movie, and you need to
It was very detail
participate in it
oriented
yourself rather than us tell you and give you
in how the
all the
military
information about
handled
it.
it. Because usually when you see a movie like that, you see the military active and then either and blown away or just forgotten about. But they went into great detail about what the military does and what soldiers do.
In the Japanese versions of Godzilla, you see a lot of plastic model tanks and planes and stuff.
Yeah.
Not in this one. Everything was very well
And
done
the
here.
little
It's
smoke
very
coming out of the
real.
plastic things.
And a lot of folks bought the farm in this version of the movie.
Bought the farm, Dad.
Yeah,
You could say die.
died.
Yeah,
Only
bought the
died
farm.
too. But this was a rough movie, but a good movie, and a very good representation of the Godzilla legend. So we recommend it. 18 thumbs up for Godzilla.
By the way, Godzilla's really, really big. He's huge.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
But the monsters that Godzilla eventually fights, they're big too, but not as big.
Let's just say, in relative size, they're about as big as half of a aircraft carrier, and they're parasites. So,
No, don't they eat it?
well, they do bite them, but
Oh.
they're big boys too.
But
I
Godzilla's
sorry, take
bigger.
that back. Boy and girl, they're male and female. So there's eggs involved, which kind of add tension to it too. But hey, it's a great movie. You need to go and see it.
Seriously, it is. Notice we usually are very detailed oriented when it's bad, but we're very secretive when it's good. So
Because we want you to go and see it.
seriously, you will love it. And the actors in the movie, they weren't really a lot. They were actors in the movie, but the Godzilla was the true star.
Yeah, yeah, and the cast you'll recognize from a lot of different things.
Yeah, and the cast they were very supporting, and it wasn't about them as much as as you would think it would be, but it's definitely, and that's because it's Godzilla. The movie is titled Godzilla.
And there is something that is a common thread in the Godzilla lore.
Yeah.
The scientists from Japan who assist the U.S. in trying to defeat the beasts is a Serizawa. If you remember the original Godzilla, Dr. Serizawa created the oxygen depleting device that, in that version, killed the original Godzilla. Well, we all know that Godzilla will live forever because apparently, even if you kill him, death is not an obstacle for Godzilla.
He just sleeps.
Yeah.
He just buries himself deep into the ocean.
But whatever it is about him, they need to try to do something because, he just won't die. He just refuses to die. He's a tough old bugger.
He's big, so there's really nothing big enough to destroy him yet. Well, that nuclear bomb, well, you'll see. You'll see.
Listen, go see it. It's worth it.
It is worth it. By the way, happy Father's Day weekend to all the fathers out there.
And mothers who have to be fathers as well.
And, fathers that have to be mothers as well. Enjoy your weekend. And we're going to have more tomorrow for Father's Day.
Great. Looking forward to it.
You have no choice.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I'm going to torture him. Yeah.